Hey there. For this video, I'm going to dive into the preparation phase of the incident response lifecycle. This is the phase where everyone starts and arguably is the most important and also the biggest lift. It starts with self-reflection, understanding the business and its people and the processes and the technologies. Then it's about creating processes and procedures to define how the business will respond effectively during a bad day in an effort to minimize impacts to the business and recover quickly. Understanding the business is a broad statement, I get that, and it is akin to some as opening Pandora's box. This might come across exciting or daunting, and I'd suggest you right-size this activity for a minimum viable product rather than boiling the ocean. Understanding what is critical to the business is most important, and pro tip, everything is critical is not the right answer. Defining how the company will respond to an incident, NIST 800-61R2 is a great foundation for all that. Next, it's about putting a plan together, and this may include the development of an incident management policy, which provides high-level guidance and governance from the business itself. An incident response plan, which outlines guidelines and processes to one or more business units of how the company expects to respond to an incident. And lastly, incident response playbooks, which offer tactical procedures for specific types of incidents, but can also extend to non-technical things like communication, protocols, and disclosure procedures. This incident response collateral should be considered a living document with periodic reviews and updates, but it is also best to have a copy printed. You know why. And I've got to say this, your mileage will vary if you think that this is a 10-minute job with old ChatGPT. While generative AI can output some visually pleasing stuff, it doesn't really understand what incident response is, and it certainly doesn't understand your business. So, while it will check the checkbox, it also has a propensity to make a bad day even worse. And that's because developing the IRP really is about the journey and not the destination. And that brings me to my last point. Does it actually work? And that's where tabletops come in. They're one of the most powerful bang for buck tools, and yet so many companies don't do them. Tabletop exercises allow companies to test their responsive processes, identify gaps in their people, process, and technologies in a safe space. They're intended to challenge assumptions in coordination and communications, and improve muscle memory and decision making. And of course, answering that question, does it actually work? So do them. Do them with all corners of the organization, especially the management that doesn't think IT is their problem. Because it is the cheapest thing you can do to be more resilient. And I can guarantee some aha moments. To wrap up, like fire and earthquake escape plans and drills, companies that are proactive, trained, and practiced not only respond faster and more effectively, but also minimize disruption and expedite recovering the business. There's a lot more depth to the preparation phase, but it's important to start where you are and create a minimal viable product. This first step builds bridges and increases awareness between departments, refining and improving the company's resilience. So that's it for this week. Links to anything I discussed will be down in the comments. Please like and subscribe. And with that, I'll see you in the future.